This lady, whose identity we're not at liberty to reveal, found out that she was HIV positive in 2007 and immediately started treatment so she could live a healthy life. She says she recently got into a relationship with a man to whom she never disclosed her HIV status. They met at an HIV treatment center where she was a youth volunteer.
Disclosure, it does not happen the moment that I get you. I have to disclose to you. I have to first know who this person am I disclosing to is. Is he going to stay or he's just here for a part-time?
But you went ahead to sleep with the man?
Yes. And I wasn't doing it intentionally because I actually thought he knew because of where he used to find me.
After a few months of dating, the two decided to marry. But before they could tie the knot, the lady says the man walked out of the impending marriage after he learned that she was HIV positive.
I woke up one day and he told me, you know what, girl, I don't need you in my house anymore. And I was already pregnant. So I told him, I'm carrying someone for you. I'm carrying a child. He said, it's okay, I know you're carrying my baby, but we cannot be together anymore.
She's one of the numerous people living with HIV who suffered rejection after disclosing their status to their partners. She now fears that she could be charged in court soon because of the HIV and AIDS Prevention and Control Law of 2015 that criminalizes the intentional spread of HIV.
They can easily come out and say she was doing it intentionally to infect our son. And the penalty, of course, it is 10 years.
Such are the clauses in the law that Parliament passed in February last year. While the new law was intended for the good of society, civil society organizations advocating for the rights of people living with HIV want some of the clauses amended, saying they violate rights of people living with HIV. Some of the clauses they cite include the controversial clause 18E, which allows a medical worker to disclose one's HIV status to any person in close contact with the person living with the virus if there is danger of HIV transmission.
The law is vague. It's not clear to who should be disclosed to and who shouldn't be disclosed to. So where confidentiality is done away with, where privacy of a person is done away with, it means that this person is going to be hurt.
The activists argue that the HIV status disclosure process should be facilitated in medical facilities to enable those living with HIV to disclose their status themselves.
Disclosure happens with support, with counseling, with an enablement. And this is not in many of the health centers where a normal person, an average person, would go to seek services.
The Uganda Network on Law, Ethics and HIV, UGANET, together with several rights advocacy organizations, also want clauses 41 and 43, which punish those found to have attempted to infect or infect another person with HIV with a penalty of 5 or 10 years in prison.
Now, that is really creating like a world of two, the positive and the negative. One person will feel like it's you with the power to protect me, you who is positive, protect me. Not you who is negative. Take precaution and responsibility to know that you should understand. To go have a test. Don't rely on me to have a test and protect.
In July this year, UGANET and other organizations filed a petition in the Constitutional Court seeking interpretation of the clauses they thought were harmful to people living with HIV. But the government chief legal advisor, the Attorney General, is yet to respond to the petition. Gertrude Tumusime with Kware, NTV.